Hi, I'm Jeremy Bullock, Robe for Star Wars, and I go to yodanews.com.
What's going on all my Star Wars collectors out there? This is Brandon Jackson, aka Cheap Geek Photography, coming to you once again with another Yoda's News review for you. Here we have the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Rogue One Death Trooper Specialist. This one came out I just got it about a week ago. I'm going ahead and go with this review. I actually had it out for a little bit, took some pictures, put it on display. So I actually love this figure. I plan on getting a couple more to build up an actual squad because these definitely look better in pairs or groups, I should say, or squads, whatnot. Keep it a little military. So this figure is, like I said, it's an absolutely amazing figure. Hot Toys did a splendid job with it. It looks a lot better in hand than it actually does on the photos that you see on Sideshow and on a Hot Toys website, or even at some of the showcasing on some of the collector conventions worldwide. So I am definitely impressed by it. It actually had a little extra features that I didn't realize that it actually had on it, and definitely a lot more details in it. I was anticipating this figure. I'm glad it actually was one of the few that actually came out before the movie. So let's go ahead and get into this figure. First, go ahead, got the box right here. That's a typical Hot Toys logo. That's typical Star Wars style for high-end collectibles and replicas that you normally see out there in the market. So let's go ahead and pop this off so we can show you the artwork behind this. There we go. It's a little detailed artwork for you. Zoom in on this just a little bit. It's pretty sweet. Hot Toys always does a fabulous job on the artwork, the box display. I give it a good. I'm not really going to go into parts because the only thing that's not on him is just the extra hands that's in it. So, I mean, some of you guys actually want to know. So it comes with a few extra hands, different grips, poses, which I rarely ever change until I actually break it out for pictures. Comes with the extra hand peg, and comes with a couple, comes with 2 different blasters. So, one thing that about this figure, so here we go, bring it out a little bit closer. So I'd go ahead and give you a complete 360-degree spin around like I normally do. See my hand right here. Got on my nice, comfy Jedi robe. Zoom in a little bit on the back. Just go and zoom out. So, like I said, this figure had a couple of extra features in it that I didn't realize when I got it. So, one of the features that I was talking about is actually, I didn't realize that it actually had light up the actual, so you go ahead, the batteries I put on this were a little bit painful because I'm 6'1", I have pretty big hands, so I had to put you got to screw the top of this, let's go ahead and take this off. Got to screw the top of this off, and then the batteries go right in there. So you go ahead and pop them in, and then the on switch, let's go ahead and turn that on. Come on, there we go. All right, as you see, it lights up. Let's go ahead and put it back on so it doesn't look all funny. And this is actually magnetic, so it comes off a little easy. So definitely, this is a very nice Star Wars helmet. It has some of the details that you see in a Stormtrooper helmet, like it has a rubber visor down here. It has the top of it looks like a standard Stormtrooper helmet, but the definite and details in this is different. It is definitely different all around. It actually has he has rubber gaskets in it pretty much everywhere, just like in TFA. I guess that's the new thing of Stormtrooper armor and stuff, is gaskets. They put gaskets everywhere. Actually, this one has more gaskets, rubber gaskets, than actually Force Awakens, because in Force Awakens, First Order Stormtroopers, they didn't have the rubber gaskets around the thighs. They only had it on the biceps, shoulders, and in between the knees. So actually we got more rubber gasket, which means more maintenance on your figures if you want them not to dry out and crack, which I always suggest you, especially when you have figures that have rubber parts. Go ahead and extend the arms, periodically bend them around, put lotion on it, or there's actually some silicone care that you can actually buy. I've never used any myself. Typically lotion works pretty well on it. So let me see if I can get a little zoomed in so we can get a little bit more definition on there. Oh, and it's not wanting to. Did I turn the autofocus off? Yep, I turned the autofocus off. I'll turn that back on. All right, there we go. That should focus a little bit better for you. All right, so this actually in person, you can see the weathering a little bit better. I'm sure you can probably see it better in once you put it up on big computer screen. So like I said, it has weathering. He has all sorts of cool things. You know, he has his weapon on the side here, and is different types of grenades than what you've seen in the previous Star Wars movies. Thermal detonator is absolutely humongous, as you see. These guys are pretty tall. Wish I would have broke out a stormtrooper to show the comparison. Oh, one thing I'm actually happy about, like I've talked about in the past, a lot of stormtroopers that have been coming out, especially the Force Awakens line and stuff, the sturdiness and them being able to stand on their own was pretty hard. But this guy, by himself, stands up very well, so which means I'm gonna have a lot of fun posing this guy, putting him for pictures and whatnot. Let me give you a better look of his chest. I'm going to extend these arms out a little bit more. So yeah, this guy is awesome. Oh, let me show you the base. Okay, so the base comes in different, it comes in a couple parts to it. You're gonna actually have to, so this part right here is not actually on it. You're gonna have to peel it off like a sticker and put it onto it, but actually it has a nice cool surface. This is pretty awesome. It has Imperial logo on it, then it has actually Death Trooper on it, then it has some forgive me, Star Wars word, I forgot whatever the hell the language these lettering is. It's slipping my mind. I guarantee you as soon as I stop this video, it's gonna pop back in my head. It also has this part right here, which I don't know why it's free floating instead of actually like attached, and I don't even know why it's even there. It serves no purpose. I'm probably gonna put this back in a box because it keeps annoying me and falling off. Also, another thing I never really said in any of the other reviews, I've not been a big fan of the rectangle bases that Hot Toys has been doing. I'm actually more of a fan of the octagon or old round bases because I have a whole lot of damn figures, so these bases take up a lot of room, and most of the time I end up putting them back into the original style Sideshow or Hot Toys bases so I can fit at least 5 to 6 figures on per shelf. But hopefully I'll be getting more detoffs soon so I can probably fit more. I can spread them out and it won't be as compact. But I'm not going to keep going on, and I'm going to go ahead and just give it one more spin around or give you a little close up on it. I guess that's the easier way to do it. There we go. Definitely one of my favorite figures of 2016. Highly recommend it for any of those 6-scale collectors out there. Once again, this is Brandon Jackson with YodasNews.com, Chief Geek Photography, and we're signing out. Thank you, and may the Force be with you.